So next is look for the different types of label distribution protocol. So label distribution protocol. So in the list of the label distribution, the first one is tag distribution protocol. That one is the Cisco proprietary and only attach label for IPv4 prefixes. Tag distribution protocol. Because of the proprietary in nature, the most popular within the MPLS cloud is label distribution protocol, LDP. So this is open standard in nature, but again, it is only attached label for IPv4 prefix only. So it is not able to attach label for IPv6. So next one we have BGP. BGP can attach label for both IP version 4 and IP version 6. Next in the list of the label distribution is MPBGP, multi-protocol extension to this BGP. So this is designed to attach label for VPN version 4 and VPN version 6. So this technology is also known as 6BPE. Next variation of the label distribution is RSVP, Resource Reservation Protocol. This is designed to attach label for application MPLS traffic engineering. Once you know this various types of label distribution protocol, then you have to know what are the various different types of method is available. So I'll give you the examples of two main protocols which is using the two different method. So that is known as the label distribution method. Label distribution method. So this is, you can divide into four major category. One is known as control mode. Second is distribution mode. Distribution mode. Third one is known as retention mode. And next one is known as label space. So control mode meaning how the protocol is going to be bind the label in IP prefix. So control mode, you can divide into two category. One is known as independent control mode, and the second one is order control mode. Now, independent control mode meaning, for example, if I have router 1, router 2, it has its own prefixes 1.1.1. Router 2 have its own prefix 2.2.2. So you're running any IGP protocols, OSPF. So router 1 knows 222. Now when it is going to be attached label for 222, it will not ask router 2 that can I attach label for this prefix or not. Independent control mode. And this type of implementation is done by the all protocols except RSVP. So RSVP, Resource Reservation Protocol, is using the ordered approach. So that means the label initialization process is always done by this egress provider edge router. So control mode, independent versus ordered. So except RSVP, all is using this independent approach. Now, once you do the label binding, now it's time to announce the label binding to the next neighbor. So that is known as the distribution method. So distribution method you can further divide into two categories. One is known as unsolicited downstream, meaning without requested. The moment I attach label, I will also announce to my neighbor whether the upstream is asking for me or not. Unsolicited downstream distribution mode. But next one is known as downstream on demand. Downstream on demand. So that means when upstream router is sending request to downstream router, to egress router, and then the egress router or the downstream router is going to be attached label. So all the protocols except RSVP, Resource Reservation Protocol, is using this unsolicited downstream distribution. Once the router will learn the label mapping, so then they need to be retain it. So that is known as retention mode. So this is also divided into two major categories. One is known as liberal retention mode, and second one is conservative retention mode. So conservative approach is done by Resource Reservation Protocol, and all other variation is using this liberal approach. So liberal meaning, suppose if I have two paths to go to one destination, one is my primary, other one is my backup. So I'm going to be retained information of my backup information as well. What in case of conservative? I'm going to be only store the information from the best path. And then you have the label space, meaning the coverage area. The label space is also divided into two lists per platform and per interface. So per interface was applicable in the old legacy technology in ATM. So now both these, all the protocol is using per platform label allocations. So you will recognize this label space with 0. So 0 meaning this is per platform implementation. So label space plus the router ID is making your LDP ID. So these are the basics of the MPLS. So first what I will do, I will build up the basics MPLS cloud, and then over it I will run first 6PE and then the 6 VPN provider edge technology.